What's up, Intraweb? You already know who I am, Mr. Keep It a Buck 100 Intro Media Game. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I'm gonna be doing some reconstruction type of stuff very very soon. So go check it out. Got YouTubers, all type of stuff on there, gaming news, all that good stuff. So go check out intromediagaming.com. If you haven't did, check out GRG last night. It was interesting conversations. It was some long-winded ones. So go check that out. Um, go check out the Heroic Vibration podcast. It was last night also on my man um, Flip Money Online's channel. Go check it out. Him, Savage, Chaos, and Triple Cup Chuck, because he always up. Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man New Legal. Got a new video out. Go check out New Legal. My man Sega Man. Go check him out. My man Hebot had an interesting video stating his opinion on certain things that's going on in the community. So go check that out. Um, who else I'm missing? Uh, check out my man Sega Forever. Everybody I rock out with, man. Y'all go check him out. Uh, you know, I rock out with a lot of people, good people. I rock out with good people. And so today's live show is not it's not being sponsored by this APA. I can't say the name, but it's pretty good. It's a nice little L. We're going to crack it open. Because you know how we get down. What's good with you, Elite? It's a nice little L. And then also, this episode is not brought to you by Cavassier. They need to sponsor me because I drink this shit so much. They need to start sponsoring me for this shit. You know, so they give me free glasses though. What's good with you, Emmanuel? You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, my man Zinc? Oh, you know I ain't gonna hold back. See, think about it, I hold back on GRG out of respect for my, you know what I'm saying, my brothers. On my channel, I don't give two flying fucks. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put on my Twitter. I said, if you ain't looking for somebody over here e-begging every 5 minutes, asking you to join their Patreon, hit that like button every 5 minutes, it's not happening here. So let's talk about the Sony new bullshit that's been going on. Let's talk about the Sony shit. I guess the person that leaked the last of us, we talked about it on GRG last night. People saying it's hackers now, and I broke down what hacking the hackers is and what a hacker would do. I just said at the end of the day, Sony don't have no good security. I'm gonna try that, man, when I go to the store. Sony security is down the drain. You know what I'm saying? No, they ain't had nothing to be hacked. You're right. Had nothing to be hacked. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who did it, to tell you the truth. But that show you putting your personal stuff. They can't even control their in-house stuff. That's crazy. But I think Sony is kind of lying a little bit. I don't think Sony even know. I think they're just trying to put out the fire. See, they good with them smoking motherfucking mirrors. They good for that shit. They good with them smoking mirrors. Sony good for them. And I don't know how you got these ponies over there damage controlling you instead of calling them out. This is not the first time Sony's been hacked. Check their track record out. I guess they better go get some Norton security. You know what I'm saying? Get something. You can hire me. I'm gonna hit you over the head though. I'm gonna need about 100 racks a day. But you know, I don't see how people believe this. All of a sudden they found out and this person doesn't never worked for Naughty Dog. This person never worked for Sony. Mm-hmm. And why all these people coming out saying this is my little theory about people all of a sudden when I can see when you first leave, you say you saying this is why I left because I didn't like this. Don't wait 5, 6 years later. It was bad over there at Naughty Dog. Your ass stayed. You stayed over there. I'm not here for the money, but hey, it could be for the money. But it's weird to me that all of a sudden they found the person. The person has they wiping their hands with it like we don't have nothing to do with it. Um, I don't think you're gonna hear from neither one of them. I think they're probably going. This is other than the hack. This was distasteful to me yesterday. I'm over here at the office and I'm over here on the interweb and I see a just randomly ran through this guy's YouTube channel and he got YouTube striked for talking about the leaks. Now, my first thing is, you struck me, I'm finna strike you, because I'm finna sue you for, I'm just sitting here stating my opinion on a platform. You know, that's not his fault that you got hacked. And they start hacking Twitter people, all type of people. And that's why I said people need to come together and smash YouTube, smash Twitter for trying to lock these people accounts down and all that for stating their opinion. It's not hateful. It's not racism. It's not telling somebody to go kill themselves. None of that type of shit. That's what I don't get. And I don't know how people allow that to happen. You know, don't you taking people's channels down. They're not even putting up no gameplay. They're not putting up nothing. You struck these guys' channel for telling the truth. What's up with the Slayer? You struck these guys' channel for telling the truth and nothing but the truth. And who fault is that? That's Naughty Dog and that's Sony's. Don't get mad because of I thought we had free press around here. What happened to free press? I thought I lived in America. What happened to freedom of speech? Guess they don't. Uh, what is this? Latanyas, APA, Indian Pale. And you know I got but to have my Kabassier. But you know what I'm saying? It should be more people outraged, especially as content creators should join together like Voltron and take down a corporation like that that's doing bad practices for people because I don't make no money off of here. I don't make zero money off of here. So if I do, I give it away. I give it away in video games and stuff like that. The little $100 I make maybe once every 6 months. That's if I put out a bunch of videos. I know I be telling you I'm gonna be start being more and more and more, but sometimes it ain't no news, and I need something to get us hyped. Um, you know, let's say be soapbox 24/7. Man, what's good with your crews? Hey man, my man Project Unlimited, man, he got Unlimited Project Productions. He got an excellent channel. Y'all need to go check it out. He's doing his thing, man. Y'all just click on his icon and go subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, anybody got new channels and stuff like that, I'm here to support. I'm not here to tear down. I'm built to build up. That's why you don't hear me to say hit that like button. No. But that was distasteful, and I was just seeing the ponies covering it up, and it was not this and this and that. I see the ponies just covering that shit up, doing stuff that it was this distasteful. And I'm like, oh, you know. And they shut down. Some of these dudes had like over 250K and above for talking about this, and they can't go live. Right? They can't go live. They got to make the video because of what the hell Sony put a strike on their channel. Now Sony know I don't play. You can try me, cause I will rip you. I have another account that I don't use I will go back on that account and rip you live and send everybody I know to rip you live. I don't know why they blaming the zinc. We don't think about it as zinc. I know we got some of us out there. Some of us some goons. I know some of us out there. We ain't all perfect, but a lot of Xbox guys don't really bother nobody. We fight amongst ourselves when we fight with the ponies. You know, we asking why you guys ain't showed the PlayStation 5. Why is what's that Push Square, aka Ponyville, saying that the Xbox is going to show the power of the PlayStation 5 when they do their live show on the 7th. I'm telling you what a motherfucker do for some clicks. I'm telling you. So you ain't going to get this nowhere else because everybody want to be nice, hold hands, kumbaya. What's up with you, Mike? Everybody want to hold hands, kumbaya, and all that other shit. I don't do that shit. No. Did you see The Last of Us? I didn't see the last. I haven't even watched nothing on The Last of Us. Uh, I don't. I'm not really interested into The Last of Us. I saw a video that was somebody was gonna break it down. I didn't know it was. I didn't know somebody took the transcripts of the game. I guess this person Ali said this and this and that and put it on the interweb. Hey, that's Sony's fault. That's Sony and Naughty Dog's fault. You know, you see all these people leaving Naughty Dog. It's a reason. Now people talking about the culture of how I have to explain this to. I was explaining this on GRG. A lot of the employees do not work hourly; they work salary, so they have the option to do like, hey, I'm going to work 4 hours today. They don't have a scheduled time. They can go in the middle of the night and work. But when you get pressured, some people cannot handle the pressure. They don't understand that you still got rights even though you don't have a union. Now in California it's different. You can't play a whole lot of shit. But in other states you might can do it. But our Naughty Dog is out here with me. And if you don't get paid, like Mike, if they don't get paid, Mike, you can go sue for that money and get more money. Because when you go salary, you sign a binding contract. It's you sign a binding contract. And a lot of them contracts, see, I don't know who be negotiating their contracts because if I go, say I went to go work for 343, right? Part of my contract is if you guys don't use me no more or y'all don't need me, I finish early, that I'm still getting paid. I'm still getting paid. It's stuff like that. You know, it don't make any. I don't know who we negotiating. Like my job I got now, I negotiated a contract that's supposed to be salary, but I want it hourly. I didn't want a salary. I wanted hourly because I know I can get paid more on the back end, especially what I be doing. Sometimes I can go work 13, 14 hours. I want to get that pay. I want to hit them over the head. When you get a salary, you can't tell me to come in on off day. You can ask me. You can't tell me. And see, that's what Naughty Dog was telling them. You need to get this done. And then when they didn't hit, see, every time you make a game or something, you have a roadmap. You want this done by this time. You want this done by this time and this time. So when somebody comes in to see something and you don't have it, they want to know what's wrong. Why are you bottlenecking? Why are you stopping the flow? You know what I'm saying? We want to show this game. The only reason this game is coming out on the PlayStation 4 because of that leak. That's the only reason. I believe it was going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive title. It was probably going to be on the 4, but it was going to get showcased when they showed the PlayStation 5. Now they can't showcase it because it has a release date all of a sudden. See, they could have pushed it back and say, hey, that could have been a system seller. What system seller that you got to play the PlayStation 5? The other little ninja game coming out too. The month. Why would you put games back to back? That don't make no sense. You putting two games. One game come out one month and the next game come out the next month. That means somebody. It's more to this. Somebody else, man. That don't make any sense. That don't make no sense to me. I'm discombobulated with it. I'm real discombobulated with it. I don't understand the logic for doing it, but it is what it is. Um, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what's going on at Sony. Jim Ryan came over there. Jack Ryan, Jim Ryan, whatever Ryan his ass is. He over there turning shit up. This person leaving. That person leaving. Some people going over to Microsoft. Some people going over to Blizzard. Some people just decide to make their own studio and their own games. There's something going on there, over there, man. I told you that man Ryan did a coup. You don't take out a Yoshida. He took out a Yoshida. I think it got some serious problems. It's something going on up there. Usually Sony will come out and oh boom, they showed you a controller. They showed you a logo first, then they show you a controller. They used the word haptic feedback that the Xbox controller already used on some games. It uses it. You know, when you play Forza, you feel it in the triggers. You know, you feel the rumble. I was playing Star Wars, the Fallen Jedi, and I was feeling heartbeat moments in the thing. That's haptic feedback. That's been going on right now. So I don't know why it's new because Sony is doing it. It's not new. The Switch does it. They have haptic feedback in the Joy-Cons. But nobody wants to admit that. They just don't. I don't understand. Say that again. It's old technology. But since Sony does it, that's why I call out the media on their BS. Because if Sony does something, it's the best thing since sliced bread. But they never said what the competitor had. I saw a guy, I forgot his name, and I watched him. He was trying to compare the Xbox controller with the PlayStation controller. Why would you compare them when you never touched neither one of them? You're reading specs. Now, like Austin and a couple of other YouTubers, they have their hands on the new Xbox controller. They can tell you how it feels. You cannot tell nobody how it feels when you did not hold it yourself. Keeping it real. You ain't held it for yourself. You know, even if, like I said, I watch a lot of sketch comedy. I got a couple of guys I know that do sketch comedy and stuff like that. They use PlayStation controllers because PlayStation is supposed to be the best thing. Even though they have an Xbox, I said put an Xbox controller on. But then last gen, you saw a lot of Xbox controllers because what Xbox was on top. Just being real. It's like they try to push the focus on you, and think about it, is people just listening instead of pushing back. Like, no, how can you compare something off of spec? You haven't touched it. You don't know how it feels. To me, the PlayStation controller feels more. It looks like more is that mass controller. That's what to me it feels. That's what it looks like. The one that they kind of made it look like a Xbox controller. Then I think I was listening to either Watch Culture or Games something. And dude gives credit, said he loves the best controller. He loves to play with the PlayStation. I mean with the Xbox controller. He said he preferred to play with it. But then he had to throw in PlayStation. He said, well, I don't like the split analog sticks. How the analog sticks are split. He wished the analog sticks was together. Everybody complains. Everyone complains that this feels better than here. I cannot play a first person shooter on a PlayStation because my fingers too long. I keep on bumping them. I can't bump them on here. Look how close. Then he complained with the analog stick. He said, "Well, I always click on the analog stick." Well, you need to get some. You need to get some something for your hands, G. But people out there spreading this narrative, and people go out there and they run with it, and they run with it, and they run with it. And it's crazy to me that they do it. But it's like Microsoft can't get no type. But see, Microsoft has been hitting it out the park. They've been hitting Sony over the head. All of a sudden, oh, Sony's going to have one soon. Sony has not came out and said they was having any event soon. So I don't know why people over here lying. I don't know why people over here lying. Sony has not. Sony hasn't said anything. What up with you, Reaper? What's good with you? Drinking your good liquor and smoking the good herbals. Shout out to my man T Reaper. T Reaper been down with me from day one. That's he's day one dude. Cool dude. He said the PlayStation wasn't. No, it wasn't designed for it. Mm-mm. The PlayStation 4, no, it wasn't. I use it. No, I put it this way. It's hard for me to play like the Metal Gear games because I got a PlayStation play Metal Gear, and I was so used to that. You know what I'm saying? I was so used to that. So when I played Metal Gear on Xbox, it felt weird because I was using triggers where the PlayStation didn't have triggers. It didn't have triggers, so I had to do a learning curve because I'm used to RB, RLB, LB1, LB2, and stuff like that. So that's why I was learning how to play Metal Gear. It was muscle memory. So that's why I can't play shooters. You know, they talked about the Xbox, new Xbox. They got a share button. So what? So what? What's wrong with the share? They added the share button. It's cool. Instead of me hitting the home button and hitting X, I can hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? It. Hey, you complain. Well, it doesn't look different. I see people. Well, it's no innovation. It's what's different. What you mean? What's different? If it ain't on broke, why fix it? And Sony still hasn't came out and said that the new controller is backwards compatible with the PlayStation 4. Where Xbox said the new controller is backwards compatible with the Xbox controller. My man Keaton said it was made for them Japanese hands. Hey, is what it is. Some people love it. Some people hate. I don't really care for it. I really don't care for it. You know what do you say? You can't hold. What do you say? I can't hold the new Xbox controller. I'm curious. Feel different. No, I don't think it feels too different. When Austin was talking about it, is they probably curved a little bit off, but I don't think it's too different. The thing about it is, if you play Xbox, your muscle memory is already there. Because remember, the Elite controller is a little bit bigger than than these regular controllers. It didn't stop you from playing. The buttons are still laid out there. Those buttons are still laid out there. So man, let's talk about this. G. All right. Xbox came out and they played Sony game. They played the Sony game. Said that they got 90 million active active Xbox Live participants and got 10 million Game Pass. And they making money over fists. Did I say this in my last live stream? I said it during that live stream that I was told from an unknown source that they're making money over fists. When I wake up the other morning, I'm like, oh. See, that's a real. So, and I said it before anyone said you didn't get it from none of these other guys that said that was saying that Microsoft was making money over fists. They were selling consoles. They were selling services. They was making money. You got it here. You got it here. But I don't hear nobody like, well, Hunter was right. No, I don't get that. No, 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 you can't give me no credit, huh? And like I said, I got it on wax. That's the craziest thing. It's on wax. Go into the video and see what I said. And see what I said. And I think I was told on purpose because they know I'm gonna go back and go say Xbox is making this money. They making that money. They making that moolah. And we're talking about the Xbox division, not Microsoft. I mean, not the whole Microsoft. We're talking about Xbox. Making that money, G. Making that good money. I remember when people were saying that that which call was gonna that the Game Pass was gonna fail. Oh, I remember they said it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and it's working. It is working. It is working, dog. It's putting PlayStation Now. It's having them looking like a clown. And PlayStation Now been out longer. Been out longer. Been out way longer. You got 10 million. Now somebody, well, you paid $1. I ain't never get to pay $1. I actually had Game Pass when it was free. I was a beta. I mean, the preview program, you want to try our Game Pass? I tried our Game Pass. See, this is a difference between me and other live or podcasters. I play games and I use these services. I use these services. I've been in xCloud from day one. I use these xCloud for. I've been in xCloud for day one. None of these guys ain't played it. They're listening to other people. Oh man. Oh man.
You have alcohol?
What alcohol? No, I got some that you bought me.
When I bought it?
You had bought me some.
I had another one, whole one though. And I had I'm gonna share. I'm bringing some back.
Yeah. So like I say, man, give that A. See, think about it is, man. They said it was gonna fail. Did it fail? No, it didn't fail. You know what? It increased, and it's going to increase. It's going to increase. And think about it is when you get the Series X. See, this is the selling point for the Series X. When you get a Series X, they probably give you a month worth of it, and bam, people gonna get hooked. And now people say, well, it's $1. You got in for $1. Okay, if everybody got in for $1, you know that equivalent to $10 million. 10 million. And you only can get that deal one time. You can't just let your account relapse and get it again. No. For the buck. Nope. Then you got the Ultimate Game Pass. Then you got Ultimate Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? That you got the Ultimate where you can play PC games on it. So that's your Xbox Live, that's your Xbox Game Pass, and that's in you into PC gaming. You get every exclusive day one. What my man Zeke said, he just beat Um, Streets of Rage. I'm at the end of Streets of Rage 4. I'm at the end. Uh, you got Streets of Rage 4. Actually, we got it before it even came out. It was a trick how to do it, and people didn't understand. I didn't want to put the trick. I didn't want to put the little. I'm not even going to trick the little bug. Okay, this is what happened was some people got it. Some people it was released. I guess it got released. It got released overseas first. So if you knew somebody that was overseas and you go on their friends list, you go and they on your friends list, it'll say, uh, get you can get Streets of Rage, but it wasn't released out here yet in the States. So if like I said, okay, Hebot got it, boom. So I jump on Hebot's, and you only got to go. You go on Hebot's name, and I just hit Hebot name, boom, Streets of Rage. We're playing Streets of Rage Wednesday night. Wednesday night. I was playing around 8 o'clock, and I was seeing people upset, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to mess up for everyone else. You know what I'm saying I didn't want to mess it up for everyone else. So that's how people wanted. They was hitting me on Twitter, and I wasn't trying to tell them how did I get it. If you got to me, uh, if you got to me, if you DM me or you said something to me or you sent me a message on the Xbox, I would have told you how to do it. But I didn't want to put it on the interweb because it was early. Because they announced it, and when I did go find when I did find the statement from them, they said that it was going to come out that day, but they didn't never say what time. He said, open a New Zealand account. No, actually, I have a friend that's in Australia. We have a friend that's how the dominoes fell. We have a homie that's in Australia, and I guess he bought this sit there like, oh, he was playing it, and I guess he bought clicked on his name, boom, and saw it, and he got it, and then we just start spreading it among ourselves. So I'm getting phone calls like, hey, this how you get it. And I'm like, hang on, man. I'm playing Madden at the time, and I'm playing rank. So I'm over here like I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. I'm competitive. So then I get a message, bang from Hebot. Then I get a message from another homie. And then another homie asked me how you get it. I said, just click on my name. So then everybody start popping in my party. Boom, boom. How you get it? How you get it? I'm like, just click on my name, you can get it. And you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Streets of Rage is a good man. That game is fun as hell. That game was fun. I got like, okay, I'm playing with Livewire. I'm playing with my man Tuckmaster, and I still got my own one to beat. But we play it. See, think about it. Think about this. This is a channel where this is a gamer that plays games. This is different. This guy plays games. You know, I don't just talk about it. I be about it. I'm not sitting here talking about all this futuristic bullshit. No, Streets of Rage is an excellent game. If I had to give it a ranking out of 5, I'd give it a 4. 4 out of 5. Shout out to my man Alan Sessler. I give it a 4 out of 5. Now, a lot of people, I hear that I'm listening to reviews because, like I said, now brother be having a little time on his hands. Brother be having a little time on his hands. I hear people's complaining. It's dated. It's dated. It's this. It's that. It's this and it's that. And I'm sitting here, gee. What you talking about, man? I don't like my door for my little niece coming in here trying to budge in. Uncle Trump. Cause my little niece here, she'll come in, bust in the room. Uncle Drunk, what's up? But what's good with you, man? What's good with you? This in here trying to preach the good gospel of Xbox. Now I see a lot of people saying since it went in the Game Pass that the developer should be ashamed if they're not getting any money. Okay. I don't know this for sure, but this is me thinking and using my mind because I'm a very educated, you know what I'm saying, man out here in this world. Um, I think when Microsoft make a deal with these guys, they do it like, hey, you know what? Um, for us to have the day one, we give you a day one bonus. Then, how many people that downloads your game, we're gonna give you a cut off of the Game Pass money. You know, if you want to keep your game, that's why it's some games that haven't never left Game Pass. That's from a third party. You know what I'm saying? How many of these indies is jumping in day one? So read the book of X. Oh, but they're making. Trust me, these developers that's doing this, they looked at the numbers. They have accountants. They have financial advisors. You know, they have these people that advise them and say, um, okay, it's in here. I don't believe Streets of Rage is going to even leave Game Pass. I think Microsoft made a deal with Sony. I mean with Sega. I don't think it's leaving. If it don't leave, I think if it don't leave, it's gonna be like 6, 8 months down the line. Yeah, you're right. They're paying money up front, and I think they throw incentives. How many people download your game? How many people how many people that's playing your game? You know, the games to me that I be thinking that I probably don't go nowhere. When I go to the store, sometime it'll still have me the option to buy. He said, "Hell, Cortana, what's up with your vodka?" Yeah. It's just certain things. You just don't know. We don't know the type of deals that they make, and the indie developer is loving it because what it's more people going to touch and play your game when you do sell, and they still making money. Microsoft is not saying it's exclusive. They're still making money off the Switch, and they're making money off of PlayStation. You know, it's just what you got to think. You know, people don't think logically. They think with the fanboyism or and like they know something. That's what I believe. That's what they be thinking, and I don't understand their logic. But it's to me is, man, Xbox is doing great. I love Xbox. I just like man. That's why I like the community. I like most of the community. I ain't gonna lie, I like most of them. That's what Phil is saying. You seeing Phil out there. Phil's going to people that we never heard of. Phil is going to people that we never heard of. Going to interview with them. Should I do an interview with Phil? Nah, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. I cuss too much. I cuss too much. I cuss too much. No, but you know what I'm saying? I cuss too much. Could I can kind of try to do something? Yeah, I can, but nah, I'm not. Uh, but like I said, shout out to Phil, Aaron, or the whole staff up there, all the studios that's doing it, putting in work, still working from home, doing their thug diligence, not getting their product, so leaked. Streets of Rage back in the day, that was like exclusive to the Genesis. It was competing with the other little side scrollers. It was fire. You play Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage, you had so many fighters. I mean, so many side scrollers that was out there. Sega decided to say we're going to make our own exclusive one, and the story was okay. Capcom had Final Fight, and everybody was on Final Fight, and they took that mechanic from Final Fight and they put their own mechanic on there, and it was Then you try to make a sexy sprite. You made a strong guy, and they usually have a kid with them or something like that. And it was fire. Like the mechanics that you're playing with now, it's still the mechanics you're still playing with back then. You just got they add extra stuff. Now we had a super, but we didn't have it. I mean, we had a super. We didn't have it when you hit your other, you know what I'm saying, your secondary one that takes your health gauge down. If you do a combo on this one, you get it back. You don't do a combo on that one, you don't get it back. And I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna die a lot of times. You'll die a lot of times. A lot of time. But Streets of Rage 4, that they hit it out the park. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know if these old bum YouTubers that don't really play no games just talk about it. That was born in 1997 and all that, and they never get to play the greatness, and then they go try to go play the greatness, but they don't like it because they wasn't born into it. No. He said, look like half brother. What up? What you wolf? Cyber Wolf? Hey, y'all go check out my man Cyber Wolf. Cyber Wolf. Yeah, Cyber Wolf. When you put out some videos, I think you put out a video last week, right? Check out my man Cyber Wolf. He was doing that man crazier than me. He's saying some off the wall shit when he be playing games. Like I say, man. Like I said, I just love the world of Xbox. You know, I'm down in an Xbox party every night. I don't care if I'm in there for about an hour. I'm in there. And then tonight, well, damn, what should I do tonight? I'll probably do Xbox after dark. Yeah, you was putting Resident Evil 5, 3. That's what I was saying. I swear it came on my feed. I drink a lot. Sometimes I'll be forgetting. Man, Streets of Rage is the shit. If anybody want to play Streets of Rage, we can run with it. It was the Streets of Rage arcade back in the day. I don't remember it in the arcade. If it was, I don't remember. Because I used to live in the arcades. When my mom goes shop, I couldn't stand going shopping with my mom. Because my mom want to go sit in that women's section, want to try on. The arcade set my life. She used to start giving me $10. I run out that $10 in 5 seconds. That arcade be, man, that $10, and I go back in, I go find her. I go on a prowl for Red October. I be like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, hey, just give me a nigga $20. And I start playing that Virtual Fighter, get my ass whooped. Play that Pit Fighter, get my ass whooped. But then I started learning how to play Street Fighter. I got good with Little Guile. And then, you know what I'm saying, Primal Rage. Used to take a lot of my money. And then Mortal Kombat 2 ripped me off a lot of times when they put that damn run button. I couldn't stand that damn button. It was too damn far. And I used to get combo with a boop, 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 boop. And then, like I said, we used to go bowling. When we go bowling, I didn't want to bowl. I go in bowling. I go into the arcade. And we used to have a good time. I remember when I lived in Gardena, California, man, we had a bowling alley, had an arcade, and they had the newest game. It was a sad day when they knocked that motherfucker down for a grocery store. I was mad than a motherfucker. Like I said, I'm a gamer. I play these games. I've been playing games since the Atari 2600. I remember the River Raids, the Pitfalls, original Pitfall. River Raid was my favorite game on there. Pac-Man was alright. It was make, meow, meow. It was a horrible game, but you played it. Combat. People don't remember Combat. And people are like, oh, you an old gamer, you a fanboy. No, I just love what I love. I've been doing this shit. I've been in the schoolyard. Boy, man, I got the ColecoVision. Fuck your ColecoVision. Then I go over his house and like, damn, this Donkey Kong looks like the arcade, G. I got to apologize to you, G. I use your Atari. No, you can't use it. You only got a couple of games. I got all these games on Atari 2600. Then they went to the 5200. Then they went to the 7200. I just like I said, I love gaming. I'm a gamer. I'm not one of these rip off guys that talk about like they love these games. I didn't get the 7800. I didn't do the 78. I think I, no, I think when the 7800 came out, I think that's when Nintendo came out with the NES, and I ended up getting that. Neo Geo, man, I'm gonna put it this way. Neo Geo used to rip me off too. Neo Geo is one of the most expensive machine games that you can play. A lot of them wasn't in our local arcade. It was in our local, say, what you go, pizza parlors and stuff like that. You go play a baseball game, you want to put $1.25 in just to play another inning. Man, Neo Geo, y'all be talking about DLC and what do you call that? Loot boxes. They the one that started it. You cannot finish a game on $1.25. No game. And then some games, some Neo Geo system had it cranked up. They had levels. I remember it was a Chinese video game store that I used to go to, and uh, uh, um, they had their machine cranked up to level 9. That means you ain't beating nothing. It's gonna take you. It's probably gonna take you about close to $50 to $60 to beat the game. And they always had a line of quarters for you. What you want? 10, 15, 20, 35, 30. Dun. Yeah. So let's talk about this. Next Thursday, Xbox is showing third party. Now I said this on GRG partially. I actually mixed it up. I said it was going to show first party first, and then it was going to be back to back days. It was going to show third party. But I said if they was going, this is what they was going to do. So they're showing. They're going to show the third party playing on the Xbox One X next Thursday at 8 o'clock Pacific. Man, that shit too early, man. Why too early? But I know they're doing it early because you got people over there in the UK and all that. Hell with that, G. Make them pre-record something. It's too early in the morning. It's too early. That's too early in the morning. All y'all people back east, y'all can get up and eat breakfast and have some coffee and some hot chocolate and some tea. That's 8 o'clock in the morning. I got to do it. It's going to be hard. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get up and I'm going to watch it. And after I watch it, I'm going to preach about it. See, it's 11 a.m. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's hard. I'm not a morning person. Trust me, I go to the office every time I go to the office, they's like, you okay? You okay? Well, I just ain't a morning person. Just ain't a morning person. Like, shit. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. So, I'm going to get up. Now, I thought about like sleeping in and then rewatching it. No, I'm going to catch it live. And I'm going to jump live on the interweb. And I'm going to tell you guys what I think about the games. They're supposed to be showing the new Assassin's Creed game. I'm not really into Assassin's Creed. So, like I said, people that's into it, got to be hyped. But me and Lemon, y'all, shit, I might get up, man. If I'm up, I come join y'all, G. I'll come in there with y'all, G. And you know, see, and the thing about it was, they're showing third party. And they're going to talk about the power of the Xbox One X. Not none of Microsoft Studios. They're showing theirs. Third party. That a lot of PlayStation people love to play. I feel you. I'm like I said, I'm not hating on you. I just haven't. I haven't. I mean, I tried to play Black Flag. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a mental in here. I might just have to just open up to it. You know, open up to it and stuff like that. Might have to do that. Damn, who hit me up on Xbox? May have to do things like that. Uh, I don't know who hit me up on Xbox. Why I get an Xbox? It's not on my Xbox. Let me see. Off, off, off. Oh, that was Chaos sent me something. Okay. Chaos want me on there to go play that Madden. His boy got his ass whooped. We gave him that 52. He went around the table, the Knights of the Round Table, and kicked his ass the other night. Madden. He want that rematch. But I'm gonna give it to him. Let me see. He probably in there with my man Goons. Let me go see where he in. He in there with my man Goons and everything. And probably gonna give him that work. Give him that tear gas. Cause he was getting passed around like a $2 hole the other night. I don't even know why he got back up. I don't know why he got back up. And then I need to be playing that Borderlands. They got a new event. Oh yeah, they in there now. Yep. See, they in there now. All right. I ain't gonna be here too long because I'm about to go kick somebody's ass. Okay, Mega in there. I'm gonna give him that smoke. I mean, he mad at me. Ooh, I gave him that smoke. I smoked him. Man, we was up the other night. He wanted to get down. Think about this. Y'all need to tell him the live stream when I be giving him that smoke. I be giving him that smoke because he be complaining and everything. But the master disaster gonna give him that smoke. Talking about them mighty, mighty Rams. I'm gonna show you these Las Vegas Raiders. But man, yeah. So like I say, check us out. My man Slayer just said that we're gonna probably be on my man 108 Dragons channel. You know what I'm saying, giving us our perspective. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna set an alarm up. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give me some hot chocolate. I don't try to drink too much coffee anymore. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna slap myself like 6 times to wake up. So y'all go check 108 Dragons TV. Go check out the channel. It's my boy. You know what I'm saying. Go check him out. That's my man plus 50 grand. Check him out. You know, we're gonna do it live. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see people's perspectives, and we're gonna talk because we real gamers. Just like my man Six Slayer. When Six Slayer decide to do something, yeah, I covered that, man. I covered that leak thing at the beginning. See, I tell you, when I go live, I go live. I go live, just go bing, bang, boom, boom, boom. I talked about the live stuff, you know, send the leak stuff and all that other shit. But let me get on here because I'm finna go kick somebody's ass. I'm about to go kick your fucking ass. That's what I'm finna go do. So, and you guys have, man, y'all stay safe, man. Don't let this situation in the world put you down. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it put you down. Stay up, man. If you got to get your gaming on, even if you gotta fuck around and have your motherfucking beer or get your little smoke. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. If you got to go tell your woman you love her 180 times and she be in your face until you sock her, till she sock you, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this shit put you down, man. Because we all gonna be all right because we a family. You know what I'm saying? And especially the Xbox community, we a family. So let's stay together and y'all keep be safe and 100 and I'm out.